We are live. Alright, how do I close this calendar now?
Just so you know, sound's going through the.
What's that? Alright,
The
now.
stream starting. They can hear us.
Alright, hold on. Yeah, because it's.
Not. We'll fix that. You might as well just go.
Alright.
I'm good to go when you are.
Here we are. Welcome, everybody, to This Week in General. Today we are doing pretty much a quick episode, pretty much with a forecast of what to expect this week. So, John, what's up, baby? How you feeling?
What's going on, brother?
Another day at the office, doing dad duty and hanging out.
Yeah, as we can tell, Mondays are a little tough.
Yeah, but we're making it work. So,
yeah, definitely.
Pretty much this week, what do we got? What you got on the roster, John? I'll let you take it away.
So, as I was planning, I think that we're going to do on Mondays. We're going to talk a little bit about the movies we're going to review on the week and go from there. So this week I think we agreed on doing Deadpool and was it Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yep.
Deadpool versus Wolverine, or just Deadpool and Wolverine?
I think it's Deadpool and Wolverine.
Okay.
Also, Raven, if you could be a lamb and let us know how the audio sounds, it'd be great. But yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine. We're gonna be, since that's the newest, hottest and latest movie that's out. We're gonna watch that. I've already seen it in theaters. John has yet to see it, so we're gonna watch it together tomorrow and make notes. And then on Friday, we are going to be doing pretty much a review on it, and we're creating pretty much a 10 out of 10 tier system, I guess. Is that her?
A grading system. Yes, I can hear your daughter in the background. I love it. But so yeah, the plan is to basically
eight minutes in. I can't even get 8 minutes.
A couple different metrics. Steve will give his picks of what he thinks in those metrics, and I will give my opinion in those metrics, and then we're going to come up with an average score. I'm also thinking that we should probably keep like a running rating system for movies that we have previously reviewed. I also plan on going. Well, maybe we'll talk about that later because that's something we'll do. But Wednesdays we're going to go and we're going to come up with a list of all things being released this week, Wednesday and Friday, in the movie release schedules. And we're going to give our opinions of what we want to watch, whether we actually are going to go watch them, or whether they're just a hard, straight up. So
Pretty
I think
much.
that's going to be, Wednesday's going to be a little bit more relaxed, sit around, talk a little bit more about that stuff, but I think that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then next Monday, we'll catch up and plan out what the next movie is that we're going to sit down, watch, and review.
Yeah. Pretty much, I think the long and short of it is like Mondays, with This Week in General, which is going to be these Monday segments. Very quick, like half-hour segments where it's just like what's going on this week, and I think we're gonna try to eventually get into a groove of like, better setting up and having a bit more time to get it. This is a very new part of the podcasts. Like we said before, we're very much steering the stream and the podcast itself into a new direction, and this is pretty much where it's going to be. So there might be a couple hiccups and bumps here and there.
Of course.
There could be some technical difficulties. There could be toddlers banging on doors, yelling, "Daddy, daddy, daddy."
I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm surprised mine hasn't run in yet. Like, is it done? Are you on?
Yeah. Walking in with a bowl of cereal. Hey, you guys still going?
Well,
Oh, you are?
Ran the test,
They can see me right now?
I didn't notice, but Evelyn snuck in. And she was like real low, and she like crawled over here and like grabbed something and like ran out. I didn't notice until I went back and reviewed it.
Oh man, this is gonna be great. So
So since Raven as always, our diehard. I love you. What do you think of the new look?
Yeah, this is this is it right here.
Try to play off of some of her
Yeah,
design.
yeah, and I also want to get more like we're very much doing more crowd work. Like, well, not crowd. Yeah, it could be crowd work. Just more chat interaction. I'm loving the new layout. Good, good, good. Yeah, it's a little bit more. We were doing it earlier. We did like a test stream, and my old man chimed in. He's like, "Why is the logo like just so big and smack dab in the middle? It's kind of it's a little distracting." And we're like, "Yeah, it kind of is."
Yeah, a little bit.
But this is it, man. And I think the us picking the color scheme that we did was a stroke of genius. This really looks great. So, um, that's pretty much it. This week this week is going to be a little rough. We're
Practice.
yeah, but I think it's really going to work.
Practice.
I think it's really going to work out, and I'm really excited to push more content out for you guys. This is going to be a very, 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, where we just try to pump out more content for y'all, and I think it's good because me personally, I can't speak for John, but I really don't think there are enough people. And this is all subjective, but I don't think there's movies and video games and albums out there that are getting enough praise. And I think there's movies out there that just don't need to be movies and albums and shows and stuff that just don't need to be addressed at all. It's just they're like,
Well, yeah, I think that's a very good idea. Very good point. I think we should definitely take a look at things that normally would be overlooked.
mm-hmm.
You could take things and, because, like, in this day and age, they put out a movie and they put as much controversial stuff around it so that people get online and they talk about all the negatives and all the hype train garbage. So let's talk about some other stuff. Let's talk about, actually, it's kind of funny because I was looking out. One of the things that's releasing on Wednesday is a thing called Stream. And I'm assuming that it's a horror movie about streaming.
Irony.
It's an old trope. Irony. But yeah, we'll address that when Wednesday comes. Whether we would actually go see it or not. Of course, we're going to run some trailers by each other and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of movies on my watch list that I got to go through. There's a movie I brought up to you that neither of us have seen yet that I think we'll probably do for like a next week. This week we're doing Deadpool and Wolverine. Next week we'll maybe do this one since it kind of coincides with a theme that you and I are working on currently now. I think we're gonna like it. But there's also
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Not to cut you off, I got a question for you. Because as I was running through and I was looking at the schedule, I don't think this Friday, I think it's next Friday. All right, I really don't even know what day it is right now, but what do you think about the new Crow?
Oh, I saw like clips, like bits and pieces of like the trailer. I think we touched on it briefly last week.
Yeah, it's getting released this Friday.
Yeah, I think I did see that that release date. I'm not sure. I mean, dude, like we said before, everything's like remakes and revamps, reboots. It's
I'll be the first to say that it's definitely one of the movies that didn't need to be redone.
Mm-hmm.
But let's take an honest look at it. It's got Bill Skarsgård in it.
He's good.
Are you familiar with FKA Twigs?
Mm-mm.
Okay, she's a music artist, and I don't know what she's playing in this. I going to assume she's the love interest, or again, I do my best to avoid trailers because I feel like they give away way too much. Yes, actually, now that I'm watching the trailer right now, she's obviously the girlfriend.
Got it.
I don't know what she is as an actress. I will say that she's phenomenal at writing music. She's very
Okay.
and I like Bill Skarsgård. To be perfectly honest with you, you know, people are trashing things being remade, but you got to think that the most recent It was really iconic.
Yeah. No, he was phenomenal in that. I'm down to give it an honest look. And,
Yeah, I'm so torn because it's like that really didn't need to be done, but it's kind of like I kind of feel like I should.
yeah, we could check that out. There's one of these days I want to do an album. There's a particular album that this one band, they have like it's 7,000 monthly listeners maybe on Spotify, last I checked. So they're not very, like, they're not exactly big, or they're pretty underground. But it's an album that I think needs a bit more recognition that I want to bring up eventually. It might not. Well, you might like it. It's heavy, but it's very electronic. They're like a band, but they like program like electronic synthesizer like clips into their stuff too. And it's not so much like Horse the Band or Nine Inch Nails, but they kind of do their own thing, and it works. I think it's something that we got to check out.
Totally willing to give it a shot. Have I told you about the band that I got? Like, I don't know if I'm not. I don't know. So I found out of a band. It's called Chaperone.
Okay.
And it's like the darkest ambient electronic I've ever heard. It's literally just like city noises, rhythmically. It's really bizarre and really dark and staticky.
That sounds
It's kind of good. It's kind of good. It's kind of good. It's kind of like something you would throw on in the background. It's just like, yeah, it's like droning city noises.
I could dig that. That might be something I can get behind. I feel like my fan in the background is loud. Raven, can you hear my fan? Because I see my microphone.
Can you hear me? Like, can you?
No, I can't. I couldn't hear your fan, but I think it's I'm looking at the audio, and my microphone is kind of like steady in the middle of the green, and when I talk, it's like just touching like the yellow area of the peaking.
Is it quiet? Like, did I?
No, it's
the problem
definitely.
is,
It's not your mic. It's mine.
okay, because if I turn this air conditioner off, this room gets hot.
Oh, I bet.
Like 90 degrees.
Yeah, well, you are in the sunroom.
Yeah, that's relegated to the sunroom.
The aptly named. Yeah, I think it's my. Hold on, stand by. Let me switch this thing
Raven
off.
said she hears no fan. Sound guys did their job. Yeah.
So I just turned both the air conditioning unit off and my
There you
fan.
go. Take yourself out.
You hear no fan? Okay, well that's good. It might just be like we'll let it ride. But yeah, pretty much we're just gonna be getting into the idea of a bunch of different like albums and TV shows, movies, just all things entertainment and video games, and just give him an honest review. I feel like there's a lot of things that can be said about certain things that we can chime in on that perhaps haven't been fleshed out yet by other people who are reviewing out there. So, but I like this. I mean, and if anybody ever has things that they want us to react to, we do have a Discord that you can join. The links to it are, we have a link tree attached to our Instagram. I just made us a TikTok today where I will be posting highlights and stuff on there. So we'll see how that goes. And I hear her crying. Oh no.
So do you want to call it?
But this was just a quick thing of what's going on this week. Anybody wants to pretty much give us things to react to on stream, put it in our Discord and we'll take it from there. But
anybody have any recommendations when it comes to music or movies, please hit us up and
absolutely,
we will definitely give it a thorough look through.
But this was just a quick insight on this week in general. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and feel free to like and subscribe and all that stuff, and we'll check you out later.
See you Wednesday.